So when you were quite young, you experienced personal loss, loss close to you.
When
How
you're
do you?
quite young, not when I was young.
So when I say young, I'm thinking anything under 18, under
No, it
21s.
wasn't even 18.
You went 18.
Mm.
It also was after 18.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
It was definitely in adulthood.
Okay. But okay, so I guess I bring it up because it's one area of our lives, among as other things, that we're not really taught how to deal with.
You can't teach somebody
This
how
is the
to deal with
point. This
loss.
is it's almost hard to teach someone loss, the idea of loss. Um, because even in adulthood right now, um, having people who have lost, mothers and friends and stuff like that, how do you speak to them? How do you? I mean, for me, I was quite close to the mom as well, to the person who passed. How do you reconcile that? How do you, um, you know, I guess work through it? Do you do it
You
on your own or friends
can't,
and family? Like, so for you,
like,
how do you
honestly,
think you handled it?
it's personality based. Like, you
Okay.
cannot, well, anyways, in my experience,
Mm,
I've only, for the people that I surround myself with,
mm,
I think just about three of us have experienced loss so far,
mm,
and it's very different.
mm.
Some people, even if you know your friend to the bone, you're not gonna know how they're gonna react when they lose someone,
Very true.
and it depends on who they've lost as well.
Mm,
So you just have to be there, be present,
mm-hmm,
and take away things that they would normally handle on their own.
mm.
You don't even need to ask them, can I? You just go ahead and do it, and just
Okay.
let them be in that space where they're either, or whatever phase they are in the grieving
Grieving stage.
stages.
Mm,
If they're, just let them go through that, but be available, like
mm-hmm,
literally available.
mm-hmm,
Make yourself available even when they say, I just want some time. Just
mm.
be ready to
Okay.
up and leave or up
So
and
that's when you're
come. And
helping someone else
yeah,
deal with
but
loss.
you can't sit someone down and say, when you lose someone, this is, you can never,
Mm. Mm.
you can
But
never.
for you, how did you work through it? Did you feel like talking was the best way for you? Was it
No,
internalizing? Was it just
you never work
reminiscing
through
on the
it.
memories, or was it
I
just
don't
let
think you.
time heal it?
I don't think you ever. Well, I never let myself work through it.
Mm.
If I say so.
So you just carried on with life.
Mm, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Mm.
I don't know how I have been able to deal at all.
Mm.
So it really just happens. Like, you decide to not let it be the center of your day or your life.
Mm.
You give yourself time, you feel your emotions whenever they creep up on you. And yeah, maybe I'm not the best person to talk about dealing with loss,
Mm.
but you just don't. I think the center point is, do not let it overwhelm you, overcome you, or
Mm-hmm.
like give you a negative perspective. Because
Mm.
I think loss, after you've understood what it is kind of positive.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my case, I was like, and now I'm gonna live for two. But I lost
Oh, okay.
someone so
Okay. So
young.
now you have more of a purpose. Okay.
Now I'm gonna live for two.
Mm.
I'm not gonna restrict myself,
Mm.
or yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that life is lived to its fullest. And that was the resolution that I took from that.
Mm.
And
Wow,
it's working out so fine so far.
that's beautiful. Wow, thanks. Thanks
It's
for sharing, man.
beautiful.
No, no, no. It really is because I guess some people deal with it. So for me, I think I leaned a lot on my faith when um, a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, experienced loss. Because I mean, I guess the first question is why God? Why did you let this happen?
Oh, I'm still asking that
Do you
question till
understand?
today.
So things like that. And but then I had to work through with my faith, just understanding that loss, especially in a Christian perspective, is really moving from one place to another. It's not really dying or losing as you're dead. It's okay. So in one place at this time, then you pass well to heaven. God willing to heaven. Um, so it's not really that we lose them; they're just somewhere else, still alive. Just in a different perspective. So that I get a bit of comfort knowing that at least they're in a better place. And they're not suffering as much. So I kind of leaned heavily on my faith, but obviously loss is still loss, and it was still very hard. But yeah, thanks for sharing, man.